Today we are making a spicy gluten-free meal that's bursting with flavor. Stay tuned. Hi, my name is Katrina. Welcome to the Organixx channel, where together we create delicious recipes to support you and your loved ones on your own unique health journey. Today we're going to be making spicy pesto zucchini noodles. Let's begin by making our zucchini noodles. Now I'm using a hand spiralizer. It's a real simple one, nothing fancy. You don't need anything really expensive to make these. So first, let's slice off the end, and then I place it right in, and I twist. It's so simple. And out come our noodles. When I get closer to the end of the zucchini, I go ahead and I take this piece, press it right on here, and so this just allows me to use all of the zucchini without much waste. When you're finished spiralizing your zucchini, you're going to want to remove these center pieces that my spiralizer removed for me. And then you'll also notice these can be super long noodles, so just to make it a little bit easier to eat, I'm going to slice through them a couple of times here to make my noodles a little bit smaller. Okay, repeat the same process to your second zucchini. If possible, I highly recommend trying to find organic zucchinis, but if you're not able to find them, then I would go ahead and peel off the outer layer of your zucchini. So easy. Do you see how quick this is? This is not rocket science. You can definitely do this, and it's really fast and easy. Great way to keep out gluten from this recipe. Place your zucchini noodles into a strainer, and then add several pinches of Himalayan salt or sea salt to them. This is just going to help our zucchinis sweat basically and release some of the moisture. And this will help so that our noodles won't get too soggy when we cook them up. So once you get some salt on them, let's go ahead and set them aside and begin with our pesto. In your frying pan over medium-low heat, add 1/4 cup of walnuts or pine nuts, and you want to toast them for about 7 to 8 minutes, stirring frequently so that they don't burn. And you'll know when they're ready when they start to have a really great fragrant smell. They also will turn a little bit darker in color. When your walnuts are done toasting, remove them from the heat, set them aside and let them cool just a bit before we add them to our pesto. Take your basil leaves and remove them from the stems. You're going to want to measure out 2 cups of basil, and when you're measuring, you just want to press it down just slightly, just like that. And then add your 2 cups of basil leaves into your food processor. Now, basil has some amazing health benefits, some of which include helping support a healthy brain function. It also helps support in managing arthritis and stress, and has anti-aging properties. It's really an impressive list. Next, let's add 2 capsules of Organixx 7M, which consists of 7 fermented mushrooms that help support your immune system, your digestion, and decrease inflammation in the body. You're going to take your capsules and open them up and empty out the contents. Next, let's add 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, which can help improve your digestion and break up mucus in the body. Plus, it's going to give it just a little extra kick to our dish. 1/2 teaspoon of pink Himalayan or sea salt. 1 tablespoon of freshly squeezed lemon juice, which usually ends up being about 1/2 of a lemon. Now, lemons can actually help prevent diabetes, and they're also really great for your skin health. Add in 1/4 cup of your toasted walnuts or pine nuts. Walnuts are really great for improving your bone density. Last, we're going to add 3 fresh cloves of garlic, which are great for reducing the chances of you catching the cold or the flu. So now that school is back in season, this is really a great addition to a lot of dishes. Now it's time to process your ingredients until they're finely minced. I always like to start first by pulsing and then letting it run. You might need to scrape down the sides just so that you get all of those fresh pieces of basil leaves in there. And then I'm going to pulse it just a few more times and it should be ready. Now we're ready to add our 4 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. And you want to do this by removing this piece of your food processor, turn it on, and then slowly pour in the olive oil until it has a nice smooth consistency. Again, you may need to scrape down the sides a couple of times and then run your food processor again, just to make sure that you're getting all of these ingredients incorporated. Now I'm going to add 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. I always use organic and grass-fed. Now, if you are dairy-free, then just completely omit this and add in maybe some extra lemon juice and lemon zest. So if you are adding the Parmesan cheese, you're just going to process it just long enough to get it combined. Just long enough, not really long here. So just going to pulse it a couple times. And it should be ready. In your frying pan over medium-high heat, add 1 tablespoon of coconut oil or ghee. And then once it's nice and hot, we're going to add in our zucchini noodles that have been sweating nicely all of this time. And you're going to want to saute this for about 1 to 2 minutes, stirring frequently. Now we're ready to add our pesto sauce to our zucchini noodles. And then you want to coat your noodles completely with the pesto, and it will be ready to serve. Let's give these noodles a taste. These zucchini noodles are bursting with flavor. You can taste the garlic and the lemon and definitely the cayenne pepper. So if you don't like things quite as spicy, then you can reduce the cayenne pepper, or you could add in some more zucchini noodles, but it is so nicely flavored. Give it a try. Thanks so much for joining me today. Look, I'll be the first to admit that I am not a professional chef and that there is a lot of experimenting that goes on with these recipes. I hope that this inspires you to try new things and be creative, even if it may not be perfect.